we've been saying for over a decade now that China is the number one priority of U.S. national security strategy, but the budget hasn't reflected that, right? Most of the money was still going towards other regions, and most of our troops are still positioned in other regions. You could say that China was being prioritized, but if you looked at the actual dollar amounts and what we were doing, that wasn't actually apparent. So I think one focus is going to be actualizing the pivot to China by reducing some of our financial burden in other parts of the planet and shifting that money into the Indo-Pacific. And at the same time, spending more on weapon systems that are relevant to deterring China. Well, what does that mean for the rest of the planet? Western Hemisphere? Absolutely something that the Trump administration is looking to stabilize and get back under control, both from adversarial influence, but also from narco-terrorists. In Europe, it's mostly about burden shifting. It's getting our European allies to spend a lot more on their own militaries so that there is a lesser burden on the United States for security in Europe. And in a lot of ways, President Trump has already been wildly successful with this. All of Europe, except Spain, agreed to a new spending minimum of 3.5% of GDP on their militaries, up from the previous 2%.